Hey guys, it's Professor Walnut, and you may notice that I'm a drawing today. So I decided to try something different today. We're going to be playing on Showdown, and it felt kind of silly to have the Showdown screen in my overlay. And then at the same time, with the Showdown screen being outside of the overlay, and therefore us not having the camera, it felt kind of silly to start with me being all live action and stuff, and then just nothing else in the video like that. So I'm a drawing today. Hello, how are you all? Anyway, last weekend we had the North American International Championships, and while I didn't get to go, I was able to watch a lot of it over the streams, and they were an incredibly fun time to watch. James Evans won the whole thing, and I was looking at his team, and I felt like I wanted to give it a shot myself. Now, the paste is not public and there's no rental code yet, so what I did was watch every set that he played, which was really just two. There was one on day 2 and then the championship set. And I just recorded everything I saw about his Pokemon. Thanks to being able to see their max HP, I was able to work out their HP EVs. And from there, I just kind of made educated guesses on anything that I couldn't fill in myself. So this team isn't going to be perfectly the same as James Evans' team, but it's going to be similar, and I'm hoping that we can get some interesting battles here on Showdown. Alright, so first battle we've got is going to be a Xerneas and Kyogre team. That's fascinating. And it's got plenty of speed on it too. And redirection. Yeah, this is an interesting team. I think Gastrodon's going to be a must. And Thundurus feels pretty good here too, to be honest. Honestly, I don't mind starting with Gastrodon here. Like, we can yawn. I guess follow me into Geomancy is pretty scary, but I can't do a whole lot about that. Well, unless I just go like directly for spread moves turn 1, but then that hard loses to Tailwind and Water Spout from Kyogre, so yeah, I'm going to go with Gastrodon. I think I'll go with Calyrex as well. Or Venusaur. Hang on. Thundurus is not a bad bring either. Honestly, yeah, let's go with Gastron Groudon here. And I'll bring Incin, and do I even bring Calyrex this one? I don't think I do, but I'm gonna bring it here. I was running out of time. I kind of panicked a bit. Okay. I don't mind this lead actually. The Intimidate's annoying on Groudon. Yeah, the Intimidate's pretty annoying. So I don't mind double switching here. I don't want to break the Focus Sash though, do I? Okay, I'll get a little bit of damage off here. Bring Incineroar in and just Rock Slide. Yeah, I couldn't leave Gastrodon in because it was just gonna take that Energy Ball. But here's our Rock Slide. And they just go Snarl. That's fine with me. It's like we don't need our special attack here at all. So I could do, honestly, I could do Fake Out Fire Punch here. Get rid of this Whimsicott. Or I could Throat Chop, you know? I'm fine with Throat Chopping here. Throat Chop, switch to Calyrex, possibly. No, I still want to stay in, don't I? Let's scout for that berry. P-Blades, no berry. Okay, Throat Chop. They went for Heat Wave, fascinating. I mean, that's fine with me. So I want a Parting Shot. Xerneas is scary, not gonna lie. Although, you know, if we Parting Shot and then Max Quake, it actually will basically be neutral against Groudon here. Like, yeah, we're in the negative here. The question is, who do we Parting Shot? I mean, sorry, who do we Max Quake? I think the answer is going to be Incineroar here. Yeah. Okay, so they get their boost. We get our boost. Parting Shot. So yeah, we're basically, like, it's the equivalent of neutral here into Xerneas, right? I'll bring Gastrodon in. And now Kyogre can't just, like, easily get set up on Gastrodon. I'm gonna go Protect and Max Quake again. Yeah, Xerneas has Grass Knot, so that's a little scary. We take that pretty well, not gonna lie. Xerneas having Grass Knot's pretty bad here. I'll bring Incineroar back in. And I'll Max Quake one more time. So we should survive this, I'm pretty sure. They're maxing, okay. Starfall into Incineroar takes us down. Oh, it's a single target now, we don't survive. Yeah, that's not great. Well, yeah, now I'm scared. I guess I'll just Ice Beam into Grass Knot here. Do we even Grass Knot? I don't think we do. Because we'll survive a hit from Xerneas, but only that, right? Kyogre probably survives Grass Knot, so I think we have to just Astral Barrage here. Yeah, okay, Gastrodon just goes down anyway. And Kyogre is Scarf, so that's going to be our first game here. A bit unfortunate. We'll move on to another one. I'm going to go ahead and say GG. I see their name is Fairy Type Master. Alright, moving on. Alright, we're looking at Sun with Yveltal. Honestly, pretty scary matchup. I like bringing Groudon out to start. Honestly, I like going Groudon and Venusaur just to start. Like, what are they going to do? Change the weather? They can't. They can't do that. And even at +2 under Tailwind, Venusaur, well, probably it doesn't outspeed Charizard, which is not ideal. But we can have Incineroar in the back to soak up a hit. And then what? Yeah, I guess I like bringing Gastrodon here. Not Gastrodon. Calyrex. Okay. So we outspeed the Alecki here, which is great, obviously. Although with Tailwind we don't. So for that reason, I like going for... Do I want to go... Yeah, I don't want to Quake here, because it's too obvious. They can switch out easily. So I'm going to Vine Lash into Alecki. Yep, there's the Tailwind. They Volt Switch, which makes a lot of sense. Because, yeah, they're going to bring Yveltal in here, right? So I should have probably clicked Rock Slide. Oh, it's Charizard. Okay. Well, that's okay, I think. Yeah. Right, because it takes a lot of damage. And I can Rock Slide Max Guard here. Yeah, I'm happy to Rock Slide Max Guard. There's the guard. They have Leech Seed, which is fascinating to see, but they're I'll have to switch the Groudon out, but their max just dropped, so we should be in a really good spot now. Heathick. Alright. So we bring Incineroar in and we Vine Lash every time, no question. They didn't bring Yveltal, which is great for us. I love when people are nicknaming their Pokemon on Showdown. It's always so silly. Not silly, but like it's always funny to see what they choose to name. Alright, so that hurts, but we're okay. It's a Life Orb, yeah, it just drops here then. Alright. An Energy Ball, we take that easily. And Regieleki can never beat Groudon, so we just fake out the Alecki and Sludge Bomb Whimsicott, and then we'll just auto-win. Yeah, I don't think they can do anything about this. There we go. There's Leech Seed. I am immune because I'm Prankster, which I guess they forgot, but that's okay. Happens sometimes, and we just Flare Blitz into Earth Power, and that'll be the game. Alright, here we are with a pretty clear Trick Room team. We've seen this archetype around, obviously. It's the Palkia and Calyrex Ice setup with Incineroar, Amoonguss. Amoonguss is a pain here, but it's not that much of a pain, honestly. We've got safety goggles on Incineroar, so that's actually really nice for us. They can set Trick Room here. The question is, how do we punish them the hardest for it? I like going Gastrodon, right? Because we can yawn something. And then... Groudon to do damage to both no matter what, because they're probably going to lead Indeedee with one of their Trick Room setters. Incineroar is a must-bring thanks to the Amoonguss, I think, and also we can get Intimidates onto the Calyrex, which is always valuable. And is it Calyrex here? There are two normal types, which is really frustrating. It might be Venusaur here, honestly. Okay. Oh, it's P2 Palkia. I did not expect that. Not gonna lie. Alright, well, we can yawn here for sure. And I think I like switching to Incineroar. Right? Because I could see a max Wyrmwind if they decide not to Trick Room. Could also just Rock Slide. Or Max Quake. Max Quake is interesting. Nah. I'll go Incineroar. Oh, wow. Alright, they just go straight for Spatial Rend. Alright, it's gonna fall asleep. Gastrodon heals back a bit. I yawn again. I'm gonna yawn that slot because they probably want to switch out. And I'll Parting Shot the same slot. Oh wow. Okay. Is this a double switch? Yeah, it is, okay. So good, we're getting Yawn onto the Indeedee, which is great. And Parting Shot. Into Groudon. We will switch this slot into Incineroar. As we... what? We could Max Flare, I suppose. Might be the strongest thing we have. Maybe not, though. With Stab, Max Quake is probably still... well, no, Super Effective would still do more damage. They could just Max here, which would be frustrating. But we're switching Incineroar in, right? Yeah, I think this is fine to do. Are they White Herb? They're not, which is great for us. And they don't even go for a Follow Me. And they're not maxing. What's going on? I'm sorry. What? Okay, do we just take the Calyrex then? We do. Okay, that's obviously great for us. Alright, we can Parting Shot the Palkia. Do we do that though? That has the possibility of just giving up Incineroar for free. Is it for free though? Because we're in the sun and we're under Trick Room. We'll be slower, right? Okay. And then I will Max Quake the P2. Foul Play barely does damage. Yep, there's the Parting Shot. Go back into Gastrodon. Show me... oh, and we crit too. That's nice. Okay, they Wyrmwind into the Incineroar slot to take out Gastrodon, which is a little upsetting, but I don't mind that too much at this point. Bring Incineroar back out. We will fake out the Porygon and Max Quake it. Because we are slower with Groudon than Palkia is, so just overall it can't do a lot of damage to me. Even if it sets up the rain here, it's not a big deal. Yep. Oh, right. Sorry, we're on Psychic Terrain. Oops. Oh well. I think it'll honestly be okay. Yeah. Okay. So our attack is dropped. I do want to stop Porygon from getting another Trick Room up, so I'm actually just going to attack here. Although it's probably getting another Trick Room up now, isn't it? I should have Rock Slided. Yeah. Okay. Venusaur comes in here. We could still be slower than the Palkia. I'm not totally sure if that's going to be the case, though. We're going to try to Sleep Powder it. We're a bit behind now. I think I botched this a bit. Let's recover from Porygon. Oof. Yeah, I botched this a bit. Although Palkia is Life Orb and it can't. We'll Sleep Powder the Porygon and P-Blades again. I guess the question is, how are we ever going to... They missed that. And we missed Sleep Powder. Good turns, good turns. The question is going to be, how are we ever going to take out the Porygon, right? That's going to be the big question, and I don't really know what the answer is. And there's the Impulse, yep. Oh, man. We finally hit that, but only after it's totally neutered us. Sludge Bomb here and P-Blades. Missed that, okay. We can get a Poison on the Porygon. It's going to be a weird endgame, not going to lie. Crits help us. Crits help us win. Oof. Venusaur takes so much from that. Crits help us win. That's all there is to it at this point. That's our only out is crits. Uh-huh. P-Blades, yeah, indeed he survives, so we're going down here. Porygon, Trick Rooms, yep. GG. Okay, here we have a bit of a weird archetype here. Groudon looks pretty good on paper, especially Groudon next to Gastrodon. So that's, I think, how I want to start. Although the wheezing is really annoying, now that I think about it. Right, because it shuts down my ability to set weather, and it shuts down Gastrodon's ability to soak up water moves. So for that reason, I may actually just lead with Calyrex. Actually, Calyrex Groudon feels okay here. Put Gastrodon in the back. Actually, yeah, I'm not sure how we deal with wheezing on this team. Bring Venusaur too, I suppose. Kyogre Porygon 2. What's faster? Ah, we lose the sun. Okay. Not great, not gonna lie. We do have Grass Knot. Oh wait. They traced Drought. Oh no. They traced Drought. That's so funny. Okay. I like going Max Quake here. That's hilarious. Okay, Kyogre just protects, and that's fine with me. P2 gets the Trick Room up, and that's okay with me as well. Although now I've revealed Grass Knot, which means I'll switch Gastrodon in, and I'll Max Flare. Yep, there's the Geyser. We soak it up with Storm Drain. It looks like they may not have brought the Wheezing, which is honestly great for us. I think we'll outspeed with Porygon as well. So we can just Earth Power to KO the Porygon here. And Max Quake the Kyogre. Okay, cool. This is fine, right? Wheezing with Shuka, although it took so much damage there, my goodness. And we still barely take damage there from Max Geyser, even with Gastrodon's ability turned off. Yeah, I think we're still gonna be okay, mostly because they didn't lead Wheezing. Like, I could bring in Venusaur here. Yeah, it's gonna be weird, right? Because I think Rain should win out in the end. Although Kyogre can't go for another water move. Unless Wheezing clicks Protects, which is probably gonna do, so I'm gonna bring Venusaur in. Yeah. Yep, there's the Earth Power. There's the Geyser. Venusaur takes that. Kyogre is no longer giant. And I'm just going to Sleep Powder the Kyogre slot because I feel like it's going to switch out. Porygon 2. Okay, well, Solgaleo is going to take a ton from this anyway. Great. There's Ice Beam. Okay. Trick Room is over, but Calyrex can just come out here. As we Earth... Actually, no, we can just Earth Power into Solgaleo again and Grass Knot. Because that should KO Kyogre, I think. They had Protect, so it's not Assault Vest. Yeah. Bam. Oh, it didn't. Uh-oh. But they clicked Water Spout. That's fine. Alright. Yep, there goes Solgaleo. That's probably going to be game over here, I would think. We've got a +2 Gastrodon. They've got... Yeah, there we go. Alright, so that's going to be our time with this team. I think, as always, these championship teams come with a really high skill ceiling, which means, you know, the person using the team to win the championship was incredibly skilled. And someone just adapting it like I am may not fully understand the ins and outs and nuances of the team, and therefore have a tough time really being able to use it as well as the person who won the championship did, in this case James. Either way, it's still clearly an incredibly strong team, and if I took the time to fully learn all of the calcs and understand each matchup, I'm sure that I could do much better with it. But as it stands right now, I had a fun time using it, and I might come back to it and give it another run. And otherwise, I hope you enjoyed this style of video. I know it's not my usual thing, but I figured I'd try it out, and honestly, I'm feeling a bit like it's outside of my comfort level right now. But hey, if y'all enjoyed it, I'll keep coming back to it, and I'm sure I'll get more comfortable with it. Before we go, I forgot to do this at the beginning of the video, so you're going to be getting it at the end. Do all the YouTube stuff. Y'all are going to hear it all again in a second in my end of video thing, but, you know, we're at 96 subscribers right now, I think, which is incredible, and it's suddenly feeling like maybe 100 by August is actually totally doable. So yeah, it would be excellent to hit that. So yeah, if you've enjoyed your time, consider clicking the subscribe button. Alright, that's going to be the end of today's video. If you've enjoyed yourself and you want to see me grow, hit the like button, it really does help support the channel. If you're new here and you had a good time, hit the subscribe button, it'd be cool to see you come back. If I'm being totally honest, my content varies depending on my personal schedule, but I try to upload at least once a week. Please also consider leaving a comment down below just to cheer me on or let me know if I've made some dumb plays. I really do like to hear what y'all have to say about my choices in gameplay. And just like likes, comments really do help support the channel as well. If you're interested, you can follow me on my various socials, which you can find at the top of the screen here. I'm most active on Twitter, but I try to at least get notifications out about videos on each of the other platforms listed up there. Also notably, the other listed YouTube channel is where I stream games that aren't Pokemon whenever I have time to do so. And finally, and honestly least importantly, I've activated my tip jar. I know it's usually just for streaming, but I figured if you have learned anything from my videos or have just enjoyed yourself and you feel like supporting me, then it is there and it's always appreciated. Alright guys, I really do appreciate y'all being here, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.